Hey, how you doing again? I figured I'd do this video before I go in for my back surgery. Hopefully, because it was canceled twice. Hopefully this Friday. And it probably will be the best, how many hours? 2 hours sleep I've ever will have in my life. Because I can't sleep here in my room because I got woo 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 next door 12, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes, 8, 7 in the morning with the dogs. And then the poor boy, I guess he's a special needs child. All I hear is ew, 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 ew. He goes back and forth through the room, through a curtain. Where are the parents? Are they sleeping at that time? Who knows? But that boy needs to be shown some sympathy, kindness, and love, as far as I'm concerned. And if the neighbors see this, tough titty. Now, enough of that garbage. I well, we lost a dear family member. I'd say maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Name was Joseph LeRae. Very nice guy. Give you his shirt off his back. Um, my wife used to take care of him, take him to Lilo, the food store, uh, to appointments, to his cleaners, doctor's visits, and my sister-in-law Marianne, love you. Um, well, both of yous I love. Um, they did all they could for him. Uh, I was sitting on the couch one morning or one afternoon, got a phone call from my wife Geraldine, and she told me that her brother had passed, and I was so taken back, so shocked. If I'm not mistaken, his age was in the 70s, I believe. Let's get this out of there. Anyway, I was speaking to him 2 weeks before, maybe even three before this happened to him. He was at a flea market and he got me this. I keep in mind Dale Earnhardt. Well, I don't know if anybody can see this, but autographed his race car number 3. I don't know if I should show it this way. That would help. His race car number 3. Um, they gave him a nickname which stuck with him throughout his career. If you can see it, uh, it's called the Intimidator. It looks backwards on here, but it's called the Intimidator. Um, Pure leather, never used. Um, so we had a conversation about NASCAR. He just seemed to be getting into the aspect, aspect, the scenario of what NASCAR represents. And anyway, he will be sadly missed. Sadly and sorely. Godspeed, my brother-in-law, Joseph. Now, as far as my surgery, I was supposed to have maybe 2, 3 weeks back. Excuse me, my eyes are terrible with this allergy. And I had gotten the, how shall I say politely, the runs. I was in the bathroom that week of surgery. Loose bowels. I get for at least 4 hours in and out of that bathroom. Couldn't hold it. Okay, took care of that situation. Now, the rescheduling part of the second time was scheduled, and I noticed my urine was like a little whitish, a little cloudy, foggy, if you will. And I go for blood work and get sent to the hospital, St. Barnabas, I guess. And they call back some secretary, the doctor's office, the urinalysis doctor's office. Well, I see her turn around. Oh, it's this. You have a UTI, ITU, whatever it's called, and take this medicine, strong penicillin. So I had taken two, and I don't know how we had gotten back to the woman. She called us, we called her, and she says, "Who prescribed this medicine to you?" And my wife said, "You did. How can you not know you prescribed this medicine?" It had to come from a doctor, the urinalysis doctor. So I stopped that immediately. They told me, "Oh, you don't have that problem. The reason why your urine is a little white and cloudy, you have too much fluoride." Fluoride. I have a, these are dentures. I might clean my gums once in a while with toothpaste, but these are dentures. So when I see them this Friday coming, I'm gonna ask them, how did I get fluoride in my urine? You need to tell me. And I'm gonna let these people touch me with my back surgery. This Dr. Gillick, we saw him, seemed like a nice individual. Just hope things go well. But like I said, this will be the best sleep I've had in my life. Anyway, meaning only 2 hours of it. Have you got that? Hey, look at my rings. I'm rich. I wish I was. Um, so we appreciate it, what they're trying to do for me. Um, just to break the banter a little bit, I want everybody to know I may be broken, but I have not given up. I'll try to remember that. And you try to remember that. Thank you. Now, what I want to talk about before I get into the exterminating aspect of this video, um, why are these people giving these two friggin' murderers, the one that shot the CEO of the insurance company, point blank from the back, they're putting him on a friggin' pedestal like he's a god. giving him a fighting chance in court, trying to prove this, trying to prove that. You were caught with the gun on you. They got your mug shot, and they're giving you all these rights in court. You don't friggin' deserve it. Lock you up and throw away the effing key. You creep. And the creeps out there that are clapping their hands for you. And that other idiot, too, that killed the preacher, Charlie Kirk. Who the frig are you? You got rights. Whoa, they're insane. I know plenty of people that, it's not nice to put it this way, that had come across serious mind problems. They didn't go out and murder no one. Of course, I won't divulge who it was or what it was. They didn't go out and murder no one. So why should you get away with it? Lock your ass up and throw away the key. You know what I got to say to you? You two. Pooh, you. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started, please. I want to puke every time I see that. Since when these people become they're murderers and they become, oh, let's give him a court appearance? No, do like they did years ago. You did this, they locked you up and threw away the key. And if they decided ever to get you back out, fine. And I hope Trump don't have no ideas of letting these creeps out. Just my opinion. And then all these illegals, that too is on my nerves. I see that all over. Trying to come to this country, take over this, take over that, and make this their country. Go to hell. This is my country. My country. And all the other Americans, sensible Americans, that is. This is their country, not yours. Go back to your crap hole where you came from. And if you don't want to become an American, go back where you came from. Maybe they'll chop your head off like they're chopping people's heads off in Ireland and Belgium. Somebody in these countries and my country better get a pair of balls, and do something about this. Nobody's touching my grandchildren, all 7 of them, and their mothers and fathers, and my daughters and son. And you say our country is a crap hole. Well, why are you here? And whoever's letting you into this country, they can go to hell too. Sorry I'm yelling, but I'm pretty pissed about all this. And your God is a false God, not mine. No, I've never seen him except in pictures and videos. Never met him personally. Does he exist? In my faith, yeah, to me, he does. To us, he does. You want to put Islam in it? Yeah, okay. You know why you're in all these other countries in America? Because the governors and the mayors do not give a rat's ass. And you know who they are? The demo rats. Yes, I call them the demo rats. And God does exist till this day. My God. Everybody else's God just has a different name. Jehovah, uh, Jihad, whatever. It's only one God to me and his Father. That's Jesus Christ. And then when the mayor came in New York City, Ramadami, or however you say his name, I call him Ramadummy. You had garbage all over the streets, people still homeless, which they don't show much of lately. All of a sudden, yeah, sitting on the bridges, sitting against the walls. No, they don't show that no more in New York. And then what he said about the Italian Americans, go to hell. Who cares about that new map you make? This is why these people think they can do what the hell they want, because of the Muslim mayor. And where's your freebies that you said? Where's the markets? You said, oh, they're here, they're there. Well, show us. Show us where they are. Show us what they look like. They're probably rat and roach infested too. Those people are not clean. They're filthy. Don't get me started. You know, there was a man and a woman that was asked, I assume, on New York streets, why do they feel and why do they think, and the rest of the people, that it's illegal to send the non registered citizens of cities, towns, and the country back home? Why deport them? And you know what? His wife didn't say much. She stood there like an ass. She didn't know what to say. Maybe he told her, "Shut your mouth, don't say nothing." He said, "Well, who's going to cut our grass? Who's going to clean our homes? You lazy bastard, you!" And what are you paying him? $2, $3 an hour? Eh, great American. And how did all these foreigners, these mullahs, get voted into Congress? How? By all the demo rats. I don't think the American people voted them in. And you demo rats better watch. We're coming for you. Now, let's get to the exterminating bit side of the video. This is about ticks. There's a very nice product you can use, cedar oil. It has chemicals in it that when the ticks get into it, or you spray the ticks, which is impossible because you have to look through the weeds and everything, uh, it dries out their ecosystem. Like no guts, no nothing they have. And they're sitting there after they get killed and their antennas are up like looking at you like, ooh, 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 ooh. And the ticks are just about in every state in our country. And the Lone Star tick, I believe, is the tick that has that white thing on its back. That's a Lone Star tick. They give off a syndrome called alpha Galcan. And if this type of tick bites you, you for the rest of your life will not like the taste, or you cannot eat meat, you cannot drink milk, and a host of other things. You will become allergic to these things and certain other things. And there are 450,000 cases so far alone in our country, the United States. And they do not live in your lawn as believed. They live in leaf litter. Like you want to make a compost, that's what they live in. Wet, wet compost. They live in shaded, wooded areas. You must treat the edgings of the lawns closest to the fence too. And it's not the entire lawn as believed. So just go around where the fencing is, right around all that. And you treat this problem with cedar oil. Like I said, cedar oil dries them up. Cedar oil kills ticks at a rate of 80 to 90%. That's pretty high, which is good. You want to achieve 100%, 80 to 90%. And you can reapply this mixture. Well, I'll get to that part about the mixture you made. Every 2 weeks during tick season. When it rains, keep note, rain will wash it off, and you have to reapply after rain. And your pets, be careful with your pets. Cats do not have the same enzymes as dogs to break down the chemical that you're spraying, the tick oil. And the enzymes aren't in their liver. That's why they can't break it down. Do not spray cats' bedding or right on them, which is stupid because I wouldn't do that. I hope you all have sense not to do that. And it can be deadly to cats. Dogs, not as much. But don't go spraying the dog. I said, and they recommend you do not spray it inside your house if you have a cat. Do not spray where the cats nap. And perithium. Don't mess with perithium with these bugs. Yeah, it'll kill them. It'll kill you too and your pets and whatever else. It's not good for the ecosystem. Some bugs, yeah, yeah, yeah. And these chemicals can be found in hardware stores and cans and spray bottles. Don't mess with them. Nothing but strictly cedar oil. Then they got the brown cedar chips you spread along where your plants are, around that area. And that will last 2 to 3 years, and rain will not wash it off. It's in the wooded chips. And the name of the cedar chips they recommend you buy are red cedar chips. and put it under shrubs also, and so on. Now, before you walk in tall grass, there's a trick you do. You take duct tape. You tape around from where your foot and slightly above the foot. You tape the pants closed, left and right leg, and you do it with the sticky side out. The sticky side out. This will catch whatever ticks when you kick your feet through the grass. Whatever ticks are there will get on the tape, the sticky side of the tape. Then you wrap it around the top of your sock. Same thing, sticky side out, because ticks climb. And the stickiness of that tape will capture them. The ankle and the waist is the climbing area for these characters, these ticks. And also, which I recommended too, hi Ben, wear a hat when you're on the trees. Because they're in the trees, the leaves, they drop. They don't climb up unless they get on your body. Why? I don't know. Uh, whatever clothes you're wearing, get into the basement or somewhere, discard them with new clothing, and and bag the other ones that you were wearing, and take them somewhere where you can take a look at them. And make sure the hat is large brimmed like this, not a ski hat or anything with no brim. So cedar oil is your best bet. Okay. I remember when me, my wife, and my sister-in-law went coming back, I believe. It was a hot, humid day, very windy. Uh, Car for some reason breaks down on the parkway. So we're in a shoulder, standing there waiting for assistance, and on the breeze, these ticks were just flying and attached, tons of them, just attaching to our clothes. These purple ticks, not the ticks that are uh, brown with that white spot. I think that's called a brown dog tick. Brown dog, whoa, 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 tick. Anyway, we got them all off. Managed to get home. Didn't bring that home. I remember one time, geez, I guess I was in my 20s. I went crabbing and to catch killie bait, fish bait from the crab nets. I went into these tall weeds, threw the thing out. Yeah, I caught killies, but yeah, I also caught ticks. I stopped doing that. Didn't go there anymore in that particular area. Then come across, oh, chicken's good bait. You know, back then, they're just finding out, oh, chicken's good bait. I use not legs. I use chicken thighs, and they seem to be working good. Some people use drumsticks, no wings, uh, and that seems to be working. So let's start with that. Um, because I don't know if I said everything I wanted to say. My next video will be on when I get all this garbage done with body that's falling apart will be on roaches. Cockroaches. Sounds terrible. Like cockroaches. Um, that would be that. A little more pun jokes. It's called Drinking and Thinking. If a transvestite sneezes on you, is it called transmission fluid? Should like that? Transmission fluid. Ha ha, ho ho, hee hee. Now, if a transgender person goes missing, do we put their picture on a carton of, not milk, a carton of half and half? Do you get it? Half and half. Ha ha, ho ho, hee hee. Again, a little levity. Do you know what levity means? No? Neither do I. No, it means, a joke. 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 Like Joe. Joe Mama. How about that? And please, you know what? I don't get much of it. I don't ask for much. I don't get paid for it. I like to get recognition for what I'm doing. Uh, Comment me. Help me out. I would say, oh, well, this is wrong. That's not right. You're not right about this. Enlighten me a little bit. Okay? Subscribe. Subscribe. Like I said, I'm not looking for money. But eventually I'm going to be seeking payment for my videos. I got tons of them. I got to figure out how to do this. And if it's going to cost me anything. And then hopefully one day, maybe I'll get t-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever. Get that done. I think it's about time. Um, I'm sorry if I'm saying not with it too much today. Got that back surgery looming. But like I said, that'll be the best, if it's 2 hours or more, best sleep I will ever have. And then I got to come back to this, this crap hole. Listen to whoa, 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 nah, nah. So I'm sorry the child has a problem, but should not become my problem. Excuse me, cheers. I'm very thirsty. Besides Pepsi soda, I also drink these powdered drinks. You peel them, pour them in a water bottle or a big gallon bottle, and a bunch of them. Mix them up, put them in the fridge, get them nice and cold. And brother, excuse me, are they delicious? Hey, you can also do the do. I don't drink much of this anymore. Do the do. And check my shirt out. Huh? Do the do. Do the do. Um, well, I appreciate everybody, but please subscribe, comment, like, whatever. Give me some views. Give me some results. Pass the word on. Hey, my friend Tom Belvano, He's doing videos on YouTube. Why don't you check him out? You two, all my friends that I just got in touch with: Kevin Martin, uh, Mr. John Malinsky, Mike Carr, Russell Carr, the Carr brothers. You know, and I want to give a shout out to my family: Scott Valvano, Tara Valvano. Actually, maiden name is Manning. Um, his children, Jolie and Johnny. Love yous both. Love yous all. And his two meow meow pussycats. Uh, Also, Chrissy's children. Ooh, a lot of children. We have Benjamin, the oldest, Liliana, the next to oldest, uh, Juliana, next to youngest, um, Darren, love you. I love that smile. He's the only blonde haired boy in the family, child in the family. Can't figure that out. Um, and Aaron, love that name. Maybe he's going to be the next Yankee baseball player. Well, I know Benjamin was playing baseball. He was good, but they don't do too much of it in their town. They don't do nothing in their town anymore for kids. Uh, Jolie's into soccer. Many years, many years. Very good soccer player. Johnny, uh, great bowler. Knows how to play his video games. All of that. Can speak a bunch of different languages fluently. He learned how to do that. Um, then we got Christy, Kerry, Brian, and their daughter, my granddaughter, our granddaughter, Chloe. To all of them. And you know what? To my wife, uh, my sister Karen, her children, Katrina, Alicia, um, you can't remember all their names. But I'm sorry, I apologize. You know who you are. I'll try to remember that for the next shout out. And all her grandchildren and all her children's children. Oh my God, family's getting bigger. Keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna get together, get together." When is that? When is that? I guess maybe when I make a move. I don't know, or I invite myself. I don't know. My sister-in-law Marianne, I love you. Uh, Her children, Brett, Ryan, Eric, Jason, and the geez. This is what happens when you don't see people for a long period of time. Well, you know who you are, and I know who you are. I just can't comprehend right now. And hello to their families and their wives and their children. Hard to believe they're all getting how fast they've grown up. The children will be having children. Can you believe that? Anyway, we're coming to the end of my rainbow, which is my time on Clip Champ. So, like I said, I'll be getting back to you whenever I recoup. If it's easier to make videos where I come home fine, I'll do them. Uh, but please, subscribe, comment, help me out. visit the channel. Not asking for much. All it is, your finger, tick, 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 and that's that. Well, anyway, love yous all. Love my audience, my family. If I left anybody out on the shout outs, I will get back to you eventually. And God bless. So long for now. Bye bye.